Alright, hello everybody and welcome to my first episode of my RLCraft survival series. I'm your host, Envious, and today we're just going to be jumping right into my first episode. Now, even though it's the first episode, I still have been building on this server for a little bit. I decided to start recording late so I could get myself situated, because in RLCraft, in the very beginning, you tend to die quite a lot. And I only accomplished all this in 3 days. So, I finally have enough stuff to get me to a point where I'm not going to die 24/7 and can actually record a video. Now I want to give you guys a quick rundown of what I have built so far. Currently I have my house, a little bar, this watchtower, and a few bridges and someone else's house on my server. So this is a jungle village, and so everything is going to be accessible through this river here. I want the entire village to revolve around this river. So first off, I've got a watchtower on the corner of it to make sure that I can keep an eye out for enemies. Like the one that's attacking me. But I want to be able to keep an eye out for enemies, so I built this watchtower. Then I also have a bridge here, which if you go under it, has a little sushi cafe. So this cafe, I literally just built for decoration, but it's sort of supposed to be like a sushi cafe. This is just one of many aesthetic builds I'm going to be putting into this place. But yeah, then we come to here. We've got the bridge we just went under, and this leads over to my friend Gio's house. And then right here we've got my starter home, which walls to the floor has storage everywhere, and it's poorly organized. Got paintings around. Let's see, anything else here? We've got a decent amount of ore, not that many diamonds. Got some wither stuff. Got a few weapons stocked up, a little bit of armor, and then I also found, let's see, where is it? Some dragon scale armor just laying around somewhere. Then we've got another bridge here, and this bridge leads into a mine shaft that goes really far down. Yeah, and then I suppose we shall go up the stairs here. And this is someone else's house who decided they wanted to live near me for a little while. They're moving, their name is Caddy, they might be in an episode or two. But they're moving down the river that way. So I have plans to build along this river just so we can kind of get a constant stream of infrastructure going towards that direction. So yeah, they have a nice little house here. Not much inside, but it does look nice and organized and aesthetic, and I do like it. Yeah. So that's what I've got going on so far on this server. It's not much, but it has only been 4 days. And then just for a close-up of the watchtower. This is it, and then is there? Oh, it's just a butterfly. Up here I have like a little, I don't know if this is a courtroom or a meeting room or something, but there's enough seats to host a small family. And then back up to the top of the watchtower, you can overlook everything. So my plans for this place are actually still coming to fruition, but I have a couple ideas I'd like to share with you guys right off the bat. Firstly, right here. So where this enchanted table is, I really want to put in at least some small building to host it. I want a small arcane kind of building that has some sort of magic-y feel to it, just for the enchantment table, and well, possibly a disenchanter as well. Then over here, I'm either going to have a blacksmith or just like a couple of tavern houses. And those should extend all the way to right here. Then right across the river here, I'm going to be putting in a small house looking building, but when you go inside you can go underground. And down there I'm going to put a cactus farm. Because there are some things you need in Minecraft no matter what. Now this is RLCraft, so there are quite a few cool things that we get to work with here. Namely, summoning. So I get to summon pretty much any monster I want. to do my bidding for me, which is really insane. Now, because this is RLCraft, there are quite a few evil beasts that are out to kill me, so I really need to be careful during the night times. That's the reason I have these torches all over the place, because I literally don't want anything spawning. And the only problem with RLCraft torches is that when you craft them, they go out. You get unlit torches when you make a normal torch now. And the only way to get a normal torch is to actually find it in the world or use glowstone paste, which requires glowstone. So that's why I collect glowstone. All these torches were made from glowstone, and it's very expensive. Glowstone is probably my #1 prized possession right now, because I'm also using it to light up my water, so I can actually see when there's water mobs spawning on me. Like, you can tell the big ones, those are easy to see. The smaller ones you can't see at night. And during the day this is much brighter, so it's a lot easier to see this stuff. See, look at that. Look how much you can see now. First things first, I really want... Doing a little dance, buddy? Doing a little dance over there? Okay, you can come for me. So first things first, what I want to do is I really want to extend this path, because right now all it does is it comes straight over here to my mine. And I need it to go all the way around over this way. And I might even possibly loop it either around that direction or simply make another bridge that way. I feel like another bridge would be way too redundant because I've already got 2. So I'm thinking I'll wrap the trail along this way so I can start having some prime real estate right here to build. Because I always want to put the path before the build so I can make sure the build opens towards the path, if that makes any sense. Off camera I did a little bit of mining, so now I have a decent amount more ores and a lot of cobblestone to work with, which is really important to me. It's important to me, okay? But anyway, so yeah, let me get started on that path and I will update you guys when it's done. So I finished the path, at least to the extent that I'm going to be building for quite a while. I put in a lot of these fences as kind of decoration and guidance, but I'm going to be taking quite a lot of them out as I build back here. This is just kind of a rough outline of where I'm going to be putting fences. But I came all the way over to here, which is close to that island that I was looking at earlier. And if you look on the giant map here, it's a little hard to tell. But it does wrap around here. It's just very long. So I could make do without building a bridge over to there. And I could either just swim across or build a trail all the way around. But anyway, I brought the path all the way over here, and I wanted to show you guys, RLCraft comes with this really cool thing called a rock, and it's actually really annoying, because this is how you make cobblestone. However, they are good for decoration, I have found. Oh, look, it's drowned. They're good for decoration. You can put them on the gravel, and it gives this kind of 3D effect to the ground you're working with here. So as you can see, now there's like rocks on the ground here, just little tiny nubbins. But it gives just a little bit more detail to the path, which I think it really needs overall. Yeah. I also put a little bit in here on the ground just for a little bit extra effect. The ground in here is already cobblestone and andesite and gravel, but I think it just needed a little bit more dirty feel to it. And then heading in the opposite direction, I also extended the path this way towards the bar. Just right past it right here. Oh, shoot. Really? Really? Oh my god, when you get literally one shot, I swear. But I extended the path right through here. All the way out to here, where I might build a bridge across. Now, the reason that those mobs just disappeared is because every time I die on this server, the chunks reload and all hostile mobs are basically just despawned. So I'm pretty lucky that once I die, that's the end of the battle until things spawn again. But yeah, and keep inventories on which I really like because in RLCraft it can get really difficult if you're just dying left and right like me. So I'm just going to put a few more. Look at that. It's another one already. I'm thinking I'm going to leave this area open though, because considering this pathway will likely be walked on a lot, I would anticipate the owners of this building actually capitalizing on that to maybe put a table and chair set over here, or just a bench. Just something nice along the side of the path. You know, I think a bench would look good there, and I don't want to use any of the fancy chairs. I'm thinking just a stair bench with signs on the end would look decently nice. So let's just try that out. Let's see how well that looks. 1, 2, oh, I'll go 3 long. Shadow games. Okay, I want to get out of here. Oh, no. Home house. I will die if I go outside. Oh, fuck. Can Groove fly through the window? I might be in trouble. I might be in a little trouble here. How many people are online? You can see it right next to my cursor on the right, so 5 people. Well, if this is a good way to get ender pearls, I should probably be working on that. See? Oh yeah. The shadow game's no longer spawning mobs? I hope so. I think that was it. I got 2 more ender pearls though. Anyway. I think that's gonna do it for this first episode. It's short just because it's sort of like, hey, this is what's going on now, and I just want to show you guys my progress so far. Next episode, I will likely be building something for this enchanting table area right here, so look forward to that. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, adios.